Rapid Fire Quiz on 104.1 KRBE.
All right, let the games begin this morning.
Grabs. We are going to get you in the holiday spirit at Space Cowboys Constellation Field by winning admission to Sugarland Holiday Lights with ice skating rink passes. Whether you know how to skate or somebody in your life does.
So basically, this is getting down to we have 3 more rapid fires.
Oh,
we have
down to the nitty-gritty.
Right.
So 3 more rapid fires.
And Sam's not here today, so she can't.
So right now,
add to the win
the tally is I have 13
Get
wins.
ready.
Roula has 11. Ahmad has 10.
10.
Kevin, you have 5. Sam has 4.
I have to do this
So,
today.
Kev, you can win, though, and be a spoiler for all of us.
You can, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hope,
So,
you
really,
win or I win. If
Eric's
I win
target-
if I win this, let's see.
It's pretty much done.
Roula could
I
tie
could
me.
tie
We'll
him.
look at time
okay.
for the year.
So Eric's target is on me because if I win, I'll get closer to him. If you win, Ahmad, it just keeps me from getting closer to him, so it guarantees him a win. If anybody but me wins, it guarantees him more.
Is that how
chance to
that
win.
works?
Yes, because think about it. If you win,
Ahmad needs to win more
you're
than
at
anybody.
10. You have 13, Eric, right?
He needs to
Then
win today.
if you win the
Yeah.
next 3, you could tie him.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
if Kevin wins, there's no chance anybody's going to tie him.
Right.
Eric wins if Kevin wins. Eric wins if Sam wins.
Oh.
Eric might win if you win and I win in different weeks. He still wins.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Hey,
If
don't
the goal
forget
is
you're
we don't want
playing
him
for
to win.
contestants
I know, because
also.
he won last year.
Right.
I'm,
So we
I'm
band
trying to go
together
from back to back
throw
like
this.
the Rockets in the 90s.
I don't know what you're
Who's
talking
playing
about.
for,
I don't know what you're speaking of?
Each contestant.
I don't know, some people. It's not about them. It's about us.
It has our names on it.
It's not about them. It's about us.
Look on the software.
my
I have it on the
God.
software.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you had added
Here we
that.
go.
Oh, the eye roll from Kevin.
Charmin? Where's it Charmin? Where's it Charmin?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Just want to make sure it's not misspelled.
Charmaine?
Is with me. Jennifer's with Kevin. Lisa's with Eric. And Huey is with Ahmad. So let's see who's going to win today.
Now, the order is going to be, because Ahmad is proudly wearing that belt on his shoulder
I
right
sure
now.
am. Thank you, Irvin, for grabbing it for me.
It will be Roula, followed by Eric, then Kevin, and then Ahmad. There are 75 seconds in round 1.
But only one of us go away there.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only
Because-
one leaves.
Yeah.
And then the other rounds are
Sam's not
60
here.
That means
seconds.
we have a lot more, like an extra 3 or 4 questions here.
Yes,
Yeah,
we do.
we do.
Possibly.
Uh-oh.
I'm so
Ooh,
nervous.
ready.
Ready. My pants.
Please
Okay.
be sports.
Me,
Any
Eric,
sports
Special
for
K, Ahmad. Let's hit it. 75 seconds, first round, rapid fire quiz. Let's go on 104.1 KRBE.
Here we go. Roula in 3, 2, 1. Roula, a pickle is made from which fruit?
A cucumber.
Eric, Jake Paul fought what 58-year-old boxer
Mike
last?
Tyson.
Kevin, Enterprise, Discovery, and Voyager are ships in this TV franchise.
Star Trek.
Ahmad, what does the social media abbreviation OOTD mean?
Outfit of the day.
Roula, 60% of the human body is made of what?
Water.
Nice.
Eric, who discovered America in 1492?
Christopher Columbus.
Kevin, this drink is made with vodka, ginger beer, and lime.
A Moscow Mule.
Ahmad, what is the square root of 25?
5.
Roula, Richard Hatch is the very first winner of this reality TV show.
Survivor.
Eric, what does a sommelier specialize in? Sommelier specialize in. Yes. Kevin, which continent is known as the land down under?
Australia.
Ahmad, what type of alcohol is traditionally used in a margarita?
Tequila.
Roula, what are the bones in your spine called?
Your spine. What are you
Eric,
talking
what is Taylor Swift's lucky number?
13.
Kevin, what is the technical term for a lie detector? Ahmad, what is the force that causes objects to fall to the ground?
Gravity.
Oh, I think he got it. I think he got it.
time.
I think he got it.
He got it. He got
So
it.
4 Ahmad, 4 Eric, 3 Kevin, 3 me. Who's out?
Okay, so by the way, what was missed?
Vertebrae. When
Vertebrae.
he said spine, I'm thinking spinal column, spinal column,
yeah.
spinal column.
I don't
And
know.
a polygraph
I
is
know
the
who I'm
technical
thinking,
term.
Ahmad.
Of course I know who Eric's going to pick. It's obvious.
Ahmad, what do you
But
think?
Eric
I
has-
think
It's your best chance,
Kevin,
'cause-
I think you have the sound for that one.
Roula's gone.
I won second place. If I'm just fighting for second place, I won second place. I'm sorry.
Screw you all. Oh, yeah, listen to the rest of this. Y'all can miss these easy questions.
I might not win this.
You, Eric.
At least I won that.
Oh, man.
That is so funny.
All right, who was the last one? So it's going to start with
Ahmad
Eric.
was the last one, so Eric goes first.
We were on fire, though, guys.
I know.
We did
Yeah,
good.
you guys did really well.
We did
Only
really
missed two
good.
in that.
What was the lie detector? What's it called?
Polygraph.
The polygraph.
Shabado.
I didn't know the outfit of the day thing.
And
Yeah,
could
I wouldn't
you,
have known that.
listen, could you have had these land on more perfect people?
Yeah.
Right.
Because Kevin got his favorite drink, Moscow Mule, and he got his favorite show, Star Trek.
Right.
Yeah.
And then outfit of the day, Ahmad.
Oh,
yeah.
Of all four of
Total
us, he would've
random,
known
I
it the
swear to you.
fastest.
I
Yeah.
know, that was lucky.
Okay, let's go. Eric hits the first question in the second round, 60 seconds, rapid fire quiz on the Roula and Ryan show on 104.1 KRBE.
Here we go, Eric. Let me get this right.
Sommelier.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why I
You knew.
flubbed that. You know what I was talking about. All right, here we go, Eric. In 3, 2, 1. Eric, the Ice Bucket Challenge raised awareness for what?
ALS.
Kevin, who was Bambi's best friend?
Piper.
Ahmad, what is sushi traditionally wrapped in?
Seaweed.
Eric, what is the smallest measurement of digital information? A bit or a gig?
It is a bit.
Kevin, who is the star of Lizzie McGuire?
Lizzie.
Ahmad, which country was the first man in space from?
Russia.
Eric, according to the Guinness World Book of Records, what is the best-selling book of all time?
The Bible.
Kevin, who is Barbie's little sister?
Skipper.
Yes. Ahmad, what is the name of the galaxy we live in?
The Milky Way.
Eric, what soft drink is known as the real thing?
7-Up. I have no idea.
Kevin, the Rockettes perform at what New York City venue?
Radio City.
Ahmad, this weekend comedy sketch show debuted in 1975.
SNL.
Eric, what soft drink once contained cocaine?
Time.
It was Coke.
He
Yeah.
did say it, yeah.
Doesn't matter anyway, because
Yeah.
Kevin only had 2.
Okay, now hold on a second, y'all. We have
I don't know
controversy.
how you ended up on 2 Coke questions.
Guys, we have controversy.
Over what?
I don't know why I don't pay more attention to this text message because it only helps me. Eric said Tyson in the first round. He did not say Mike Tyson.
What are you even talking?
Listen
You're
to
not
me.
even in this game
I
anymore.
thought he
many
said
times?
Mike Tyson.
Ryan Chase, how
I
many
don't
people
remember.
listen to this show and still can't get over the fact that I said Butler and y'all nailed me for Austin Butler?
Mm-hmm.
And everyone is losing their minds that we did not call out Eric for Tyson.
Did you only say Tyson?
I have
You didn't
no
say
idea.
Mike Tyson? I don't remember.
These text
'Cause I'm just going through
Eric,
this
all in
quickly.
caps. Eric did not say Mike Tyson.
Go
He
back to the
has
tape.
to say the whole name. No, Eric did not say Mike Tyson. Only said Tyson.
Okay.
Eric did not say Mike
Well,
Tyson.
Ahmad, who
Well.
would you have voted out? Okay.
He would have still voted out Rula. He chose.
Yeah, he chose.
He actually
Yeah, he
chose. So
chose.
he's still.
Yeah, so
it's,
it-
it's
it
still
does
legit.
not
If he
impact
had
the
Eric,
results.
He would have knocked
Yeah.
out Eric because
I
Eric
feel
is
like-
nowhere.
No, because I want to tie you.
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
really
okay.
do want to tie you.
All right,
I'm competing
so
for
it
second.
would not have made any difference.
All right.
What a sore loser, man.
I'm just pointing out the controversy.
Get out of here, loser.
Oh, my
I didn't think it was going to go
God.
back, but I would like
The
to
real
point
thing
out
was Coke.
that you have to say the whole name.
We have to say
you
the
have
whole
to
name.
say the
That's
whole
an
name, or you
official
cannot get the
rule.
point.
What else was
I could have
missed?
swore I said Mike Tyson, but
I thought
I
he
could
said
have swore
Mike
you did
Tyson.
too.
that would just go Tyson. That doesn't sound
Well, you
weird.
know how we don't listen to each other when we're in rapid fire, and the listeners do. That's why I
Now I go
had
back
to
and hear
point
it
it
just
out.
to hear it.
Right.
Barbie's little sister, Skipper.
Skipper, we got
that
that
I would have
one.
never got
Okay.
that.
It was Lizzie McGuire. He didn't get
Hillary Duff.
Come on now.
I didn't watch any of that crap.
I have her poster in my office.
We have, oh yeah, because we had one in the hallway for so many years. Okay, so let's go to the third round, and who is out? Kevin is out because he only got 2 points.
That's Eric
It
and
is
Ahmad.
between Eric and Ahmad.
That's your chance.
And Ahmad goes first because Eric got the last question with
Right.
Coke.
It
Correct.
counted,
All
though?
right.
I didn't think it counted, but
I gave you the point.
He
Yeah.
gave you the
There.
point.
Sweet.
Because either way.
All right.
So Ahmad now has the advantage because he goes first, and the person that goes first gets more questions.
60 seconds. Here
There
we
we
go.
So
All
much
right.
stress.
Ahmad, in 3, 2, 1. Ahmad, Ted Lasso is on what streaming service?
Apple TV.
Eric, what type of fruit is a Granny Smith?
Apple.
Ahmad, according to Instacart, what is the most disliked food in America?
Candy corn.
Eric, how many pounds are in a ton?
1,000.
Ahmad, last year, what was the average life expectancy for humans? 73 or 78?
78.
Eric, famous New Orleans costume parade.
Mardi Gras.
Ahmad, what Dutch painter cut off his ear?
Michelangelo. Van Gogh.
Eric, from 1920 to 1933, alcohol was illegal in the U.S. What was it called?
I forget the depression. I forget.
Ahmad, small stick with
That's it.
cotton on the ear end used for...
Q-tip.
Yes. Eric, term for dressing up as movie, game, or comic book characters.
Cosplay.
Ahmad, what is the lowest possible temperature called?
Freezing point.
Eric, what is the hottest planet in our solar system?
Mars. Uranus.
Ahmad, if you have scurvy, what vitamin are you lacking?
D. C.
That's
I
it.
know all of
Dang it, that was pathetic.
Vitamin
Between
C.
the two of y'all only got 5
Venus
questions
is the
right.
hottest planet.
What?
Wow.
Lowest possible temperatures, absolute zero. Prohibition is the alcohol ban. Van Gogh was the painter who cut off his ear.
Yeah, there was a lot there. I can't even keep track of all the lost answers.
You guys got
There's only
a
5
lot
right
wrong.
ones.
Anchovies are the most disliked food.
Play this song. Just turn that dish off.
Back-to-back champions.
Oh.
How's it feel handing him the belt, Ahmad?
Terrible, horrible. I
And the
wanted to
belt
throw it on the ground.
For the year because you guys are now fighting for second place the rest of the year. How do you like them apples?
You know what? I think he did say
You like
Tyson.
them
I
apples?
think he did say
You
Tyson,
think
by
he
the
said
way.
I thought it
Tyson
was
or Mike
cute how I
Tyson?
had 2 Apple answers back to back.
Well, I thought the third answer would be fun to say apple just because it was apple.
I didn't know it was
It
apple.
was anchovies.
Anchovies, most hated food in America.
Well, there you go. Okay,
Been a
now let's
tough
see
year.
who. Let's see. Let
be Lisa.
me see who our big winner
Lisa.
is. Lisa. Eric just won you holiday lights at Constellation Field.
Congratulations, Lisa.
Thank you, Eric.
You're welcome.
Way to go.
Sugarland
Yeah.
holiday lights. Wait, Lisa, were you stuck with Eric or did you choose him?
Stuck.
I was stuck with him.
No.
Oh,
look at
wow.
you.
See?
She wanted to take
Paid
a
off
final
today.
jab at you.
You guys can take jabs all you want. You can hate this winner, back-to-back champion, right here. Losers.
I'm just going to tell you right now, if this is the thing that's making your world, you can have it because that must
Yes,
mean
because it
everything
makes
else
you
in your
so
world
mad.
falls apart.
Whatever. That's what loser talk over here.
No, it's not.
God.
It does not ruin me when I lose rapid fire the way it ruins you. It does not ruin me. Lisa, have a good time. Have a great day. Hold on.
Thank you.
Ahmad's gonna get your info, or Kevin, go get her info. 'cause
All I
Ahmad's
can
gotta
think
hit the
of is that
buttons.
little boy, Justin Jr., it's his birthday, and he had to hear that he was looking forward to rapid fire, and he's seeing the worst in humanity.
Yeah, I see
You're
losers
so
over here. They
terrible.
didn't know how to take a defeat.
I don't know how else to explain to you. It does not ruin me when I don't win this game. Poor Ahmad
Are you
can't
sure
stop
about that?
thinking about
I know it
Where's
ruins
that
me.
drop? Where's that TikTok meme? Are you sure about that?
You
Yeah.
sure about that?
You
No,
sure
that
about
ruins
that?
We'll
me.
do the instant replay on social to see if he really said
It doesn't matter.
Mike Tyson.
Ahmad
Yeah, let's
was
see.
going to pick Roula anyway, so you
I
people
was.
can suck it.
And if and
Winner.
other people are pointing out that Kevin only said Radio City, not Radio City Music Hall, he should not have had that point.
Well, he lost anyhow.
I know he lost anyhow. So,
Yeah. Bunch of losers. I
all
love
right.
it.
Coming up next.
Oh, what a year. 2024.
Oh my God.
Look at it this way, Rula. If he had lost, he'd be pouting the rest of the show.
Hey, did we do Rula's relationship roulette yesterday?
No, we just played the audio for Easy Band,
Okay.
but we haven't done it
Because we're
yet.
doing that today.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about are you dreading, what about your in-laws coming to visit for the holidays? Or you visiting your in-laws for the holidays is something that you're dreading? What's so terrible about it? You can call us at 833-390-KRBE. As Thanksgiving gets closer and closer, then you morph into all the rest of the holidays for the year. You're going to see family, but what makes you dread seeing your mate's family?
Keep those texts coming,
this
by the way, people.
Thanksgiving?
I love seeing all those sword loser rulers.
Man,
Thank
get
you.
out of
Keep
here.
it coming. Keep it coming, people.
It's fine. It doesn't bother me.
Suck on that, losers.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Can we just get to the calls next on the Roula and Ryan show? Not Eric. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Sing along, everybody.
Actually, we're going to dance along.
Yep.
In the wheel, find out what's the deal.
What's the deal?
Relationship roulette on KRB.
All right. Do we go for a second round?
It'll be
on
stuck
that?
in my head all day now.
I know it is, like an earworm.
There's
All
another
right,
verse. right?
833-390-KRBE. There's another verse.
What was it?
The
Bring it up.
same.
It's
It's the
here.
same. He just
Here
does
it
it again.
is.
Let's
In
go.
the wheel, find out what's the deal. It's Roula's relationship roulette on KRB.
Thank you, artificial intelligence.
Yeah, AI.
We give them credit for that.
$12.
Okay. 833-390-KRBE is our phone
Big
number.
budget here.
Why are you dreading seeing your mate's family this Thanksgiving? Now,
And really, I'm looking at the phones, and I think everyone is pretty happy.
Yeah.
Because
I
usually
know. We
nobody's
have somebody
calling.
saying
we
bye,
got a
but
few
not
here, but usually
many.
it fills up with people wanting to complain about family members.
Maybe they're
So-
afraid.
No, now that you said that, they're going to fill up.
No, I think they're
Because they're
just
not full
afraid.
yet.
They're afraid.
833-390-KRBE. We're going to get to the calls in a second, but I want to read this text before I
What's your
lose
name?
it since you guys text so much. The text is all in caps with a lot of A's and a lot of L's and exclamation points. Y'all, I, in caps, cannot with my mother-in-law. I, all in caps, love Christmas and Thanksgiving, but I dread when she comes to our house. She is such a mess. She makes everything about her. She has an opinion about everything. She's half deaf but doesn't wear her hearing aids, and she blasts her phone at the top volume, and she is always, and I mean always, on her phone! Exclamation point. She's a bitch. So it's like, just bear down and hold on for the ride. She didn't say that part. So what is it that makes you dread seeing your mate's family for the holidays, but primarily as Thanksgiving is
Remember,
the closest holiday? That's what we're focusing
You're
on.
not just marrying that one you love.
You're marrying that whole family.
Yeah, and anybody who says, you're not marrying the family, you're just marrying the person, that is a bunch of horse pucky.
Yep.
Because if that person loves their family at all and plans on ever seeing them, you have to deal with that family. So you got to just watch what you wish for and watch where you're going. Let's go to the phones, 833-390-KRBE. Brittany is up first. Hi, Brittany. Hello,
Good morning, Brittany.
I hear you.
Oh, did she push the
No,
button?
did she hit the mute button?
There she is.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay, Brittany. So tell us, why are you dreading your mate's family? Are you married, a long-term relationship? What's the situation?
Yes, we've been married and we've been together for almost 12 years.
Okay.
And I feel like every year it's been getting like worse. And to my advantage, we haven't been getting together for the holidays with his family for like the last 4 years.
Which
has been
family
good.
member is driving you nuts?
Well, it's mainly his sister-in-laws, and it doesn't help that my mother-in-law kind of like smirks and chimes in, like makes little comments here and there as well. Like,
Oh.
Wait,
You know,
his
trying to, like,
sister-in-laws,
insinuate-
like his
That'd be
brother's
your sister.
wives, or
No,
your
mine.
sister-in-laws?
Mine.
His
Your sister-in-law.
sisters.
Mine.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, so
his,
his sister.
Yeah,
Okay.
mine.
sisters.
Yeah, his sister.
Okay, his sisters, not your sisters.
Sometimes sisters can be
Okay.
a little much.
I call
My
it the
sisters, I
Holy
know,
Trinity of Judgment.
yeah, they can really judge worse than a mom.
So what is it that
Yeah,
the
so
sister-in-laws
last
are doing that are so
Thanksgiving-
hateful or jealous or whatever it is that causes the drama?
Well, the last Thanksgiving we got together, I had just had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
He was probably like 2 months old, and I was feeding him because he was hungry. So I was sitting on the sofa, and everybody was serving themselves, serving their husbands. And my sister-in-law comes up, and she's like, "Are you going to serve my brother?" And I'm like,
What?
"No,
Oh, my brother."
I'm feeding the baby." And she's all like, "Okay, but how is he supposed to serve himself?"
Oh,
and
my
I'm
God.
like,
He's got
okay,
hands.
well, when I'm done, like I could go surf him, but right now I'm busy. Like my son's needs comes first too. And she's like, and then she turns around and looks at his mom, and she's like, that's why he should have married somebody from our own race, because she would have treated him better.
Wow.
From our own race.
Wait a
were
second.
they? What are?
Hold the phone.
What race are they?
So she's a bigot as well.
So she actually said the words like that in front of you to her mother. That's why he should have married somebody from our
well,
own
it was
race.
actually in front of the whole it was in front of the whole table. So
Oh,
like
man,
the
not
other
cool.
sisters, the brother-in-laws, everybody
Was she
was
laughing
there,
when
and
she
they all
said it, or
heard.
was it like just strictly just?
There's no laughing on
No,
that.
she's taking a shot at her.
What are you? What's the races?
Well, I'm Mexican, but my mom is Mexican, my dad is black, and they are from another, I think, they're Salvadorian.
Okay.
But, so she
But
was like,
but can
you
we also
know,
dive deep on the serving the man part?
What, are you married to a quadriplegic? I
What
mean,
does that
he's got
mean?
hands. He
Why
can
can't
serve
he
himself.
That's common.
Your well-abled husband is watching his wife feed the newborn child and is not going to
Irvin, come over here for a
just sit
second.
there with his arms folded and
Irvin,
wait for
these-
his plate to be presented?
That's
These are
common
Irvin's
in
people.
minority communities.
Irvin,
I definitely think so.
Why?
I do hate to say that that's very common.
But
Yeah.
why?
So they want
Irvin,
subservient women?
So hold on.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Irvin. In 2024, holidays that you've seen 2023, you have women
family
in your
still does
life.
that, yeah.
You have women in your life that, I mean, there are men in your life that absolutely will not move themselves off the couch, chair, wherever they're sitting until the woman in their life brings them a plate of food.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
my uncles still do that. My grandma brings my uncle food. Or sorry, my grandma brings my grandpa food, but she also it's the women who run.
Look, the grandma and the grandpa thing, I'm going to give that a pass, the grandma and the grandpa. But I'm saying you're a 30-year-old uncle.
No, yeah.
And your mother you're waiting for your mom to bring your plate. Why don't you say, Mom, it's fine, you want to do that, but I can do it myself. I'll pick my own food. No man is saying that?
And at our Thanksgiving, no man other than probably like me. It's like serving themselves.
You're like, I'm just getting my own plate.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then if you're like the new girlfriend, like
normal.
she was,
yeah,
it's like the older ladies will shame you, like, why didn't you go make his plate?
Oh my
gosh. That's a thing. Yes, yeah.
I'd be like, no, I don't want anybody making my plate. I want to pick my own sides and fixins and trimmings. This is a whole new.
That's so racist.
We have uncovered something new
family
about the service. I did not know about the service. Why aren't you serving him?
Wow.
So that culture
Brittany, I don't know
requires
if
a subservient woman.
Well, Brittany, I don't know what part of your story I'm more offended over. I know. All of it is so offensive.
And you got to deal with it next week.
And oh my God, so what is the plan? You said in 4 years you guys haven't seen them. So are you able to skate it out again now, or what's
I'd
happening?
Make it 5.
So apparently because of that, and I made a big old deal about it, they're like, they haven't gotten together and they blame me for it.
Oh, God.
Well,
Yeah,
just take the hit, girl. You're going to get blamed for it no matter what you do. So you just keep on with your little nucleus.
I'd rather get blamed for it than be insulted.
it.
I'd be a little mad at the
kidding.
husband, too. It's like, aren't you going to stand up for me? Seriously?
By the way, the race comment, that's not correct.
Yeah, but for the mom saying that?
None of it's okay.
She's Mexican and they're Salvadorian, so that's just not correct. But
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because she was half black?
They're both Latina, is what you're saying. They're both Latina.
That's like Latino and
But
Latino.
there is, but Urban, let's be real though. Because your background is.
I'm Salvadorian. Full
Okay,
Salvadorian.
my background is Greek, and within the Greek community, within the Latina community, right? Like they're like, oh, well, those Greeks are from Crete, and they're just Cretans.
Yeah,
like that's where that comes from, right? There is some sort of there's still something in there. So she may have used the wrong word, but we know what she's talking about.
Yeah,
like they're part of the country. They shame that part.
Should have married
that. Right?
Othering.
Yes, like that.
Othering.
All right, we're going to go to the jail story. Oh. Yes, there is a jail story here on Roula's Relationship Roulette when we're asking you the question, what are you dreading about seeing your mate's family this Thanksgiving? Bree, give us the tea on jail. Hi, good morning.
Hi, Bree.
Hi. So I kind of sent my mate to jail.
Oh,
you sent your mate to jail.
Sent your mate to jail. Like, what did he do, and why did you call the police on him?
Well, we got in a fight, like a physical fight, and then, I called the police, and he got sent to jail because he was on probation.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
First of all,
how long is he there for?
Hit you, then you should have called the police.
Yeah, how long is he in jail for?
Well, because he violated his probation, he's in jail for a few years.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
And you're dreading family Thanksgiving because you got to see his family?
You just have to deal with them even though he's in jail?
You have to see them.
Yeah, so we had a son together.
Uh-huh.
And so that ties me and his mother. And his mother, oh, my God.
Blames you.
No, that's a whole different thing. She doesn't care.
Okay.
She doesn't care.
So what is it about his mom?
His mom is so loud. She's one of those people that is so loud. She's Russian, and she talks over everybody. She's just that type that you cannot get a moment of silence with, and she will talk to you as you are walking out the door.
She sucks the air out of the room.
The loudness.
Yes. Yes.
You have to brace yourself for the loudness.
Now, why do you have to see her because you're... You have to see her because you're your son?
Those are all the words that Russians say.
Why do you have to go see them anyhow? You're not required to do that.
Because the baby.
The kid,
Yeah, it's her grandson. So I was like, okay, we'll keep going. But I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
Yeah,
Well, I give you mama props for respecting the grandma relationship and wanting your child to know the grandma. Because no, Ryan, it's not required. But how would you feel if your daughter was like, it's not required. I let my child see my dad. Who cares? You would be so hurt. So at least I give you mama props.
I can't believe she doesn't care about her son being in jail.
At least she could see what he was.
That's why
it was bad that he was hitting a woman.
What was he on probation for? I'm just curious. I'm just being nosy.
I think a weed charge.
That's it.
Stupid.
And so now he's in jail because, what you call the cops on for is warranted.
Is he
that's
nice?
for sure.
Is he nice to you when you see him or talk to him? Or is
Oh,
he so
I
mad?
won't talk to him.
No.
She's like, he's in jail for
No,
years.
he's not going to be
Remember, they're
happy
not
with
married.
her.
It's just
That's
baby
true.
daddy. They're not married. You're not married, right, Bree?
He had the audacity to ask if I was going to bring my son up there, or his son up there.
Hell
I was
no.
like, to the jail? To the jail? No.
And because you guys are not in a relationship anymore, right, Bree?
No.
Like I said, you get good mama points for keeping his
There's no
mom in the
guy
loop,
could-
even though she drives you
How do
crazy.
you hit a woman?
I don't know.
Yeah.
So
So
he's right where he needs to be.
Well, let us know how that goes, and maybe you can record something so we hear exactly how loud she gets.
Yes.
That was like their international roundtable, not
It
relationship.
really was.
Oh, it was.
It was.
Yeah. We
Thanks
had a lot
for
of
calling,
cultural
Bree.
problems.
833-390-KRBE. Somebody texted us that they are white, and this is also the understood situation at their
Really?
Thanksgiving, that the woman will serve the man.
Oh, maybe it's just across everybody.
And they're so over
they're just
it.
pigs.
They're so over it.
I'm with Rula, though. I want to pick my own plate.
Yeah.
You better not.
As a man, don't you want to know?
I
what
don't
you're
want
doing?
anybody to choose my food
As
for
you know,
me.
I see my father-in-law. He just sits there, and my mother-in-law at the restaurant. Oh, he wants that. He doesn't like it that way. He wants it this way. Like he'll order it. She's like, no, he doesn't want it that way. I know what he wants.
Really?
Well, I mean, that's just loving. She's like, avoiding.
I'm just saying, maybe after a few years.
Well, if I had to make somebody's plate because they don't want to serve themselves, I'm giving them all that green Jello with the nuts in it. Look, he
Miracle
loves
Whip.
this.
Miracle Whip.
Here's the mayo Jello mold. He wants half of it. Here
I
you
didn't
go.
realize those Salvadorians and Mexico hate each other.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Somebody texts about beef.
Oh, the
So much beef there. Is this because you're close? It's kind of like Dallas to
Allegedly.
Houston.
I mean, I don't. It is a thing, but like my neighbors are Mexican and we're cool. So
Well, this
Not
texter
really that
Irvin
much.
says Mexicans and Salvadorians are not the same. I am Mexican and married an Ecuadorian, and we are way different, and we all hate each other.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, think about it.
Guys.
Texans are not like
Southerners, like we don't say the
we're
South.
not like
I'm not from the
somebody
South,
from
I'm
New
Texas.
Jersey. I mean, there's we're all Americans, but there's different
That's
subsects.
true. You got your soccer team, your soccer club you love.
Oh man.
All the fights.
What's there's a team I think in Europe only the home team fans can be in the stadium because it's too much of a tussle if the competitors fans are in there. Too much of a tussle. Hey, listen, our listener line number is 713-278-VENT. You can share with us there why you are dreading either Thanksgiving coming up with your mate's family or any holiday from here clear into the new year. And we'll just try and let you vent it out, make you feel a little better about it. That's for sure. My God. All right, coming up next, we're going to give you all the details of what you need to know. For what now? Let me see. Hold on. Rust has its world premiere today, y'all. The movie where
What?
Alec Baldwin
This thing should never be
was
out.
almost up for murder. The world premiere is happening.
they finished
today.
I guess so.
Yes, and there's more tea on that. Also, if you're looking for movies that might make the man in your life shed a tear, we have a list of those as well to put on your Thanksgiving movie roster.
Make you cry. This
We'll give you
holidays.
some scoop next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Please welcome Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
104.1 KRBE.
It is brought to you by Taquerias Arrandas, and I just want to make a program note after all this drama and all these years, and will he go to prison? Will he be tried? What happened on the set of Rust? Rust, the movie, was finished, and it has its world premiere today at a film festival in Poland. And the mother of cinematographer Helena Hutchins, who was killed on that set, refuses to go because she says Alec Baldwin has not apologized to me for killing my daughter.
that sucks.
Oh wow.
Is he going?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he
in
apologized.
Poland.
Yeah, I didn't say that part. I did. If you can follow me on TikTok, producer Eric, I did a video. I watched Saturday Night Live. And then we put the green screen. I'm like, what the heck happened to Alec Baldwin? His zipper was down. So
What?
At the end, right?
He looked like a mess. He doesn't-
I don't know if they're
like,
going to
the
hire
stress
him
must have
back
got
to
him.
play Donald Trump for SNL, or because the other guy
No, he
they
was,
have, that
the
actor
other
does a
guy's
really
good.
good job.
No, he was
doing
RFK.
that. Oh, he was playing RFK.
He's got a.
I sure was looking
Labored
at some
voice.
Maya Rudolph time though, because Maya Rudolph had
she had Kamala down.
down.
She did.
I think they'll still probably pepper her in sometimes.
Ah,
because
it's done.
Probably not.
at least for the first, maybe until inauguration. You think it's over?
Oh, it's over.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess they're gonna. Some of those actors are like, I'm not really part of this party.
Dana
but I
Carvey's
sure
still
hope they win.
he's still hanging in there.
I
Yeah,
know.
he is.
Yeah, they just changed his character to Elon Musk, right?
He's doing that, but he was also Biden again. So
Yes.
he'll
Oh,
do
was
that
he?
for at least a few more weeks.
All right.
Making
So
some
if
money.
you're looking to see some movies on Thanksgiving, we were talking yesterday how, in the 90s, I definitely remember in the 90s, in early 2000s, Thanksgiving night consisted of let's go see a movie that's out because big blockbusters would get released on that night. Actually, yesterday was oh my God, it's been 46 years. What year? 1992. I can do the math. Home Alone came out like over 40 years ago.
No, Home Alone came out in 1991.
91.
So that's 45?
No, that's 33 years.
35.
You better watch yourself.
91 is 33 years ago. You guys are bad at math.
Oh, 33, yes.
33.
Yes,
Okay.
you're right.
Then I saw something else about 40.
40 years ago, it would have been 1984.
Maybe it was National Lampoon's in the 80s?
I've never seen
Vacation.
those.
The first Vacation
89.
came out in 83. The very first one came out in 83.
Well, I thought you meant Christmas Vacation.
Christmas
that's what I'm
Vacation was
saying.
89.
It was like
89.
late 80s.
So right around there. Because I remember seeing that was a big thing. Home Alone was coming out, and everyone was like, "Oh, that's a Christmas movie. Let's go see it. Thanksgiving weekend." Not really going to make you cry. It's supposed to make you laugh, and it was hilarious, and it's a classic now. But there is a list from TheRinger.com of the top movies that make men cry. I don't know why we want this at Thanksgiving or why it's relevant to the timeline.
Maybe to test your guy out to see if he's got a heart.
Okay, let's hear it.
Like if you're dating him.
I Am Legend from 2007.
No.
Anybody cry?
That is scary AF.
Yes,
it's probably
I
one of the
can't watch
scariest
that.
movies
I
I've ever
remember-
I
seen.
see nothing in that
Does
movie
the
to make you
dog
cry.
pass away in that?
Yeah,
okay.
the dog, and then at the ending, what he did.
Oh, yeah.
No, don't be a
Spoiler
spoiler
alert.
because they're doing a second one.
Killed some zombies?
Killed some zombies.
They're vampires, actually.
They were?
Yeah,
Wait,
they're like
were they?
Yeah, they're like these
I
weird.
can't remember what they were. They
just terrifying.
Because they wanted the blood.
I just
They were like
don't view
vampires.
that as a tear-jerking movie.
Okay.
No.
Gladiator 2 is about to come out. Gladiator from 2000 original is on this list for making
No.
men cry.
I mean, I know, like, once again,
'Cause
the
he's trying to
ending.
get back to his
Yeah,
family.
the ending when he's
But-
looking.
I'm not crying.
I don't
at
wanna
that.
give it away.
You're in that
Okay.
mood for like,
No.
fighting and
The
conquering.
Green Mile from 1999.
Yeah,
I
that
fell
movie's
asleep.
not as good as it should have been.
It was so long.
It was
Okay.
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
like, can they end this already?
Too long.
Shawshank Redemption, 1994. Anybody cry on
There's
that?
a few tear-jerky moments. I mean, that reveal at the end is great. It's not a cry type thing. It's like, oh,
Yeah, I ain't gonna
wow.
cry on that one either.
Yeah, no
It just
crying.
makes you feel like, oh, wow.
You know what? Field of Dreams is on this list, but it's like number 13 of 20. That should be like number
if you've
1.
lost a dad, then I can see, that.
Or if you just have a contentious relationship with your father or you're estranged from your dad.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Hey,
I grew
Dad,
up in a
you wanna play
field
some
like
ball?
that. I had corn. My dad built me a baseball stadium.
That's
like
amazing.
Other movies on here. See, Field of Dreams lands at number 13, but number 4 on the list is Click. Isn't that with Adam Sandler?
Oh, Click was kind of cute. It takes a dark turn.
Yeah, it is kind of sad. I can't remember why it was sad, but
Because
there
I
was
think
a
he
sad
fast
moment.
forwards through everything
He
and he
missed
misses
most of his life.
Yeah.
What's the premise of this movie?
He's got a remote and he can fast
From
forward.
Bed
could
Bath and
pause.
Beyond.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Bed Bath & Beyond.
Like
So
you're
you
going
can
back
skip
with
things.
Christopher
Okay.
Walken's he's like, I got a remote for you.
Okay.
And then he could skip life. So he's like, I don't want to do this in my life.
He can pause it. It's hilarious when he farts in David Hasselhoff's face.
Wow.
That's his boss.
Yeah, it's a good Adam Sandler movie.
Is that
from
actually-
But it does
2006.
take a dark turn, and it's kind of poignant at the end.
I don't think
All
I
right,
cried,
so the
though.
top
No.
3 movies that make guys cry. Number 3 from 2014, Interstellar. Anybody seen that?
Yeah, it made my head hurt.
That was good when Matthew
Who's the star?
McConaughey
Okay.
and
Yeah.
what's her, Anne Hathaway?
Anne Hathaway,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like there's this place for only 2 minutes, and like every second is a month, right?
Yeah, and they
someone-
come back and it's like years.
24 years, like the other
Yeah.
guy, the other
Yeah.
astronauts on there. I've been waiting for you for 24 years.
Yeah, it's
They're like,
ponderous. I don't know if it
Wow.
made me get choked up.
But he
1998.
cries in it. That makes you cry, I think, because Matthew McConaughey starts crying. There's a meme. There's
Oh,
a
he
meme that's
does.
around that of him crying.
Okay, number 2 from 1998, Armageddon.
God,
Scene.
no.
Yes, Ryan.
That scene.
The scene where Bruce Willis is talking to Liv Tyler's character, and he's like,
Hold the screen.
Gracie, I'm sorry, baby girl, but I'm not going to be coming back. And she's like, Daddy.
When he threw
I'm gonna
Ben
start
Affleck,
crying now.
he threw Ben Affleck back in that elevator.
Yes, and he grabbed him and he goes, "You're going
ripped
to take
off
care of Gracie." And then he rips off the
patch. Give it to Billy Bob Thornton.
Thornton's character. Give it to
Billy Bob Thornton.
We don't know his name, but we know the character.
So what was number 1?
Number 1 from 2015, Fast and Furious 7. 7.
Oh,
because
God.
that's
Which
the
one? Oh, is
one
that
where
the
they
one where
say
he died?
goodbye to Paul Walker's character
okay.
after
Oh,
his
yeah.
death in real
I
life.
could see that.
But
if you
the
didn't know
movie-
he died, if you're just basing it on the movie,
he just left.
You're not like going to cry over that.
That's the number 1
That song
top
was big that
guy
year.
cry movie.
yeah,
Oh my gosh, it was my senior year song. I was like, this is about a guy that died, not leaving high school. You know?
But his character didn't die in the movie. It's just tear jerking because you know that Paul Walker, the actor, is dead.
Like Heath Ledger when he died, I didn't cry at
That Joker.
Joker.
And
But there
that
wasn't
in
a
the Dark
scene
Knight.
where he's hanging upside down and doesn't drop him. Like, nobody's crying there.
I was just bummed that we'll never see that Joker again.
I know, because he was
so good.
He won the Academy Award.
Imagine how that world could have been so different.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
He was still around.
Yeah.
Yes. Would there be a Joaquin Phoenix Joker if Heath Ledger had not died?
Well, that's a totally different character.
But I'm just saying, would they even found a need for that? Because Heath Ledger could have taken it to so many different levels.
I don't think he would have been playing.
We don't need to see Joaquin Phoenix as that Joker. There never needs to be another Joker.
Like Suicide Squad, he could have been the Joker for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there have been so many things, the woulda, shoulda, couldas. And there's one other thing. I'm waiting to see the memes hit my algorithm, but I feel like if any of us have seen this, it's Eric, because you love to go on cruises. I know, Kevin, you also love to go on cruises.
Kevin's going on one in a few days.
But Kevin doesn't spend 5 hours a day on TikTok, and Eric does. Have you seen the Royal Caribbean cruise ship that got hit by a huge gust of wind and tilted all the way to one side for several minutes while My Heart Will Go On from Titanic was playing?
That's hilarious.
I mean,
So, first of all, it's called listing, and they are on a transatlantic passage.
What is that?
When you list is when you lean to one side or the other. And a transatlantic passage will lend itself to more aggressive weather. So sometimes what they have to do, they have to move the ship from Europe to the United States, and it's just a one-time, special cruise. It's called the repositioning cruise.
Okay.
So this particular ship, I guess sometimes you can't see the wind coming. You can see the weather coming, but all it did was make it list to one side. These ships have ballast in them and stabilizers that bring it right back.
I gotta see the video of this.
It was funny to see the video. Everything went toppling over.
Were people on it? Were they getting
Yes,
on?
the people like, oh, God, oh, mercy. Rula would have been beside herself.
I got to see this.
I really would. Can you imagine that was my first cruise? After all these years, I tell y'all I'm not going to cruise, and that happens.
Well, think
to
about
me?
all the
No
people
way.
that were on the poop cruise that one year. What if that had been
I
your
have
first
friends
cruise?
that were on that.
I forgot about that.
But that
Yes,
didn't
when the
tip
fire
over.
happened and the engine died,
Thank
and
God.
they just floated out there for 7 extra days.
Yeah, they were adrift.
with no food and nowhere to sleep.
No toiletries.
They couldn't have brought another ship over there.
I don't understand why they didn't bring a helicopter in to just rescue
with that
everybody.
But you think they want to spend the money because they lose a lot of money if they
Probably,
Well,
but
too
with
bad.
that particular situation, they were so far out to sea, they were going to try to fix it. They tried so hard to fix it, and then once they figured out they can't fix it, then they sent out the towboats to bring the whole ship in, rather than move everyone from one ship to another. First of all, you got to find an empty ship. Where are you going to find that? You
because
can't
they're
find
all
an empty
sold.
ship.
These things are always 24/7.
Yeah, they're constantly being turned around.
So you had to get an ocean tow out there and bring it in, which took a long time to, steer all the way out there.
Didn't they refurbish that ship too?
They changed the name of it.
Of course, they'd have to.
Yes,
they'd have
it's
to.
still sailing.
Was like that or the ones that, during COVID? Those people were stuck on that ship
Because
for
they
months.
they came back in to port, and some people had COVID on the ship,
wouldn't
so
let
they
them
wouldn't
out.
let anyone get
Remember?
off the ship.
Oh, yeah, I do
and they were
remember
stuck
that.
there for a long time.
Crazy
I like going on
time.
cruising, but not like
Stuck
1
on
week's
a cruise?
enough. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying, Eric. Like
5 days, 6 days.
My anxiety of you're just all stuck on the same floating boat. Like there's no escape. If something rips through there, like some kind of a virus or whatever, then even though you might not be affected, like no, you're not getting off this thing. I'm like, no, I will jump to my death if you don't let
But some
me
of
off
these
this
ships are so
damn
big
thing.
nowadays, it doesn't feel like it. But Kevin's going on a smaller one.
It would feel like if the power is out
Oh, yeah.
and the sewage is backing up.
I mean, maybe I could just take a tour of one while it's docked.
But there's so many that go every day, Rula. I mean,
Yeah.
that never happens.
That doesn't happen. You
Maybe
just
once
know
every
about the
10
one,
years,
yeah.
and you.
It's like a plane. Like everyone talks about that plane that that Max 8. They ain't getting on that. Well, that it's 3 of those went down.
Yeah. It's still the safest way to travel, statistically.
The cruise ship or the plane?
Talking about the plane.
Oh, all right.
Yep.
More than the car. All right, listen, coming up next, we're going to give you the keyword for Billie Eilish for the trip to Los Angeles for December 16th for her show there. And if you missed what happened on Closure today, it sounded initially to us like it was going to be very heartfelt, a student wanting to reunite with his teacher that inspired him. But it took a very cringy turn.
Heartwarming.
As Rula would say.
Heartwarming to ick.
Wait for it.
Wait for it! And you're not going to believe it. Next on The Roula and Ryan Show.
Special